on in. Come on in. Trying to upload a video right now on my main channel. Get some more viewers here. Alright, 3 lurkers so far. Alright, not too bad. Not too shabby. 3 lurkers. Set up a fan to blow on my computer, keep it cool. I think it's a little cooler right now. Definitely appreciates it. I wonder if the metal in the back of the computer is actually cold, because I have a fan blowing on it. Check that out. Check that out. Alright, everybody, Friday night stream. Click the link below. We'll be having some good times. See you there. Click the link below. That was a great video. That's great. That was great. That's great. That's great. It's okay, Kitty. Kitty. Where's your kitty? Kitty. Good kitty. Alright, let's get that uploading. Let's get that uploading. Let's get this going over here. I gotta be right back. You guys can watch some Oreo Man while I'm BRBing.
I am a loser.
Or you can listen to Kent. We've been doing a lot of Oreo Man lately.
A loser.
Do a little Kent.
Why am I such a loser? Why? Please answer that question for me. Why? That is the #1 word, and that is why.
Grid.
Why am I such a loser?
Upload video.
Ever since I was a little boy,
Shit, I got two live
I
tags.
always have been a loser. A no good, sorry loser. And I just feel that, I might be a MGTOW. But I'm still a loser. I just always have been a loser. When I was bullied, when I was in high school, middle school, and elementary school, I was a loser. Me getting bad grades in school because I'm a loser. Getting rejected by women because I'm a loser. Why am I such a loser?
Fuck.
I just feel like a loser, man. I just feel like a loser.
Come on, computer, you can do it.
Everybody else is winners. When people tell me to be myself, people tell me to be confident and be myself and things like that. But and another thing, people also tell me to love myself and stuff like that. Yeah, you should be confident, and yeah, you should love yourself. But it really doesn't mean anything when you love yourself and be confident. Because if you love yourself, you can love yourself. But the woman doesn't agree with you and labels you as a loser or some type of weirdo or some type of weird dude, then you just don't stand a chance, man.
Drivers for my
you just don't stand a chance. You should love yourself, but that doesn't mean that the person of the opposite sex is going to agree with you. That doesn't mean anything. And people tell me, oh, you gotta love yourself. How are you gonna love somebody else when you don't even love yourself? It really doesn't mean anything, man. Love yourself.
I can barely talk over the fucking computer noise and fan right now that I put on the computer to cool it. TikTok, Tech Talk. Actually, I didn't select the runoff hardware yet because it wouldn't let me because I didn't have the right drivers. TikTok, Tech Talk. Gotta find out where to get some drivers for my video card so I can maybe run off of that. Fuck. I think I might just shut the stream down and do that now. Try and figure it out, or I can just do it now with it on. I don't know. Well, I gotta go fucking be right back anyways. So you guys come on in. I'll be right back. And we'll figure out this streaming problem, and we'll have a good time. It's a neat Friday night. MGTOWs are winners. Come on in.
Really doesn't mean anything. Because you can't love yourself. You can't be confident. You can't be who you are. You can have high self-esteem. But that doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't mean anything. If the person of the opposite sex doesn't agree with you and look at you as a loser, a reject, and some type of weirdo, you just don't stand a chance. You just don't. You just don't stand a chance.
That's the Kent we know and love.
And I just feel that when I get rejected and when I get turned down, I still feel like a loser. I still feel like a reject. I still feel that way. To a degree. I still feel that way. And why am I such a loser, man? Why?
Yeah, we need to have some serious
And I'm
TikTok,
going to
tech
disable
talk
the comments
when I get back.
in this video because I don't want people slandering me and saying bad stuff about me. That is not true.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I don't think there's any women here yet. BRB.
It's not true at all.
Best doesn't count. JK.
What you people say about me, it's not true. So don't slander me. Why am I a loser? Why? You know, ever since I was younger, I always have been a loser. I just felt that, you know, things are just not gonna work out for me. I'm just a loser, man. I grew up a loser. Maybe I was born a loser. Maybe I was born a reject. I'm being honest. I'm saying how I feel in this video. You know, saying you're not me. You don't know how I feel. You're not my body. I know my own body. Turn this light back on. Why am I a loser, man? I just feel like a loser, man. I just feel so bad every time I wake up in the morning. I just feel bad. Yeah, I try to make positive videos, you know, so I can feel better about myself. Yeah, I do feel better about myself, you know, for a decent amount of hours. But, you know, after a decent amount of hours pass by, I start to feel bad about myself again. And that's why I have to make these videos, man, to get a relief and to let my frustration out somewhere. I don't want to yell in my house because I don't want the neighbors to hear me. But I have to sit in my car and do this. Why am I such a loser, man? Why was I born this way? Why am I born a loser? Why am I born a reject? I'm just a reject to all of you guys. A huge reject. I am the king of rejection. I had said that before in my previous video. I am a reject. Nothing but a reject. And people look at me as a reject. People look at me as a loser. You know, that's why I don't even waste my time associating with people anymore, man. I just don't like people anymore. Because 9 times out of 10, they're going to reject me. And that's why I go my own way. That's why I went MGTOW. Because I go my own way and I do what I want to do. And sometimes I wake up in the morning, I feel so bad, I don't even feel like doing nothing. I don't feel like doing anything. I just don't. I feel so bad. I said, man, I don't want to get up and deal with these people. I just don't. I just don't. And that's why I went my own way. Yeah, I do feel better when I go my own way, but deep down inside my heart, I still feel like a loser. I still do. I'm just being honest. I'm just saying how I feel. I got more balls than all you guys out there because you guys don't have the balls to make videos. I make videos and I express myself to get a relief. I don't want to raise my voice too loud because I don't want anybody to see me or hear me yelling in this car. But what people say about me is not true, and I'm tired of people slandering me. I'm tired of people rejecting me, man. I really am. I want to get better. Ever since I go MGTOW, I do feel better about myself, but deep down I still feel bad about myself. I still feel like a loser. I still feel like a reject. I still feel like a reject. I still do. I still do. And people tell me to love myself. Be confident. How you gonna love somebody else when you can't even love yourself? Yeah, you should be confident, and yeah, you should love yourself. But that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't do any good. Do you understand me? It doesn't do any good. Yeah, you should love yourself. You could believe in yourself. You can love yourself. You can have high self-esteem. But if the person of the opposite sex doesn't agree with you, you just don't stand a chance. At all. You got no chance. No chance in hell. That's That's what Vince McMahon says. No chance in hell. You know, every time I go out in public, I just see people. When I go out in public, you know, of course, when you go out in public, you're going to see people. And I just see somebody that I want to talk to. I see a woman that I want to talk to. You know, I just start feeling bad about myself because I already know that I don't stand a chance. I already know that I don't stand a chance at all. I already know because she's going to reject me. Being the biggest king of rejection. I don't want to be the king of rejection, but I am the king of rejection. What type of woman want to be with a loser like me? If you're 5'2", 125 pounds. Oh, and another thing. Speaking of 5'2", 125 pounds, you know, I did mention in my previous videos that I did play football in high school. You want to know the only reason why I played football in high school? The only reason why I played football in high school was because to impress a girl who didn't show no interest in me. Who didn't care about my feelings. I tried to be nice to her, but she didn't appreciate me. At all, man. She always thought that I was a weirdo. I was always known as the weird kid, you know, when I was younger. I was always known as the weird kid. I always have. I just feel that, you know, just nothing just seems to be going right with me, man. I try to go, I did go MGTOW, but I do that to feel better about myself, you know. But deep down, rejection still bothers me. It still bothers me. Maybe if I wasn't, well, I hate to say this about myself, maybe if I wasn't even alive, I wouldn't have to worry about women rejecting me. At all. At all. I won't have to worry about women rejecting me. That's the neighbors pulling up. I won't have to worry about women rejecting me, man. I wouldn't. I wouldn't at all. This life ain't promised to us. It ain't promised for anybody, man. None of us asked to be here, but why are we here? I ask that question, why are we here? To get rejected? To get laughed at? To get bullied? To get picked on? That's why we're here? That's how I feel. That why am I here is to get rejected, to get laughed at, and to get embarrassed by people? That's why I'm here. Loving yourself, being confident doesn't mean anything. You should be confident and you should love yourself, but that doesn't mean that the person of the opposite sex is going to agree with you. It doesn't mean that. But if a woman looks at you as a loser, if a woman looks at you as just a weird type of group, a woman just thinks that you're an ugly dude, you just don't stand a chance, man. And people want to say that looks don't matter. Looks do matter. To a certain degree, looks do matter. If you're just going to go out and approach a woman from the street, how is she going to judge you? She's only going to judge you by your looks, and the way you present yourself, of your outer appearance. How else is she going to judge you? She can't judge you for your inner appearance because she doesn't even know you. Looks do matter to a certain degree, man. I'm trying to make a point. That's my point. But when I get rejected, when I get embarrassed, and when I get laughed at, it really makes me feel bad. It makes me feel bad. I feel so bad about myself because I really feel that I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing something wrong, and I really feel like, you know, people say that you're not doing nothing wrong, but it really feels I'm doing something wrong. I feel that when I get rejected, I did something wrong. when women reject me, they just laugh at me deep down. They say, hey, look at this loser trying to talk to me, trying to ask me out. That's exactly what women think. I'm not stupid. That's exactly what women think, man. That's exactly what women think. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. You're not fooling anybody. Nobody can fool me. Nobody. I learned how to read people. Now I learned how to catch people's in lies. Because that's all people do is lie and they don't be honest with you. This is why I really can't stand people, man. I just can't stand people in general because people are just People are just liars. They're deceitful. They're just not honest. They're cruel. You know, they take people's kindness for weakness, and that's what happened to me. I've been lied to. I get my kindness taken for weakness all the time. All the time back then, but it doesn't happen to me anymore. I'm gonna make people. I try. You know, people make me feel bad. People always make me feel bad on purpose. And I really don't know why people always make me feel bad. Why do people always make me feel bad? Why? And don't tell me, oh, you choose to feel bad about yourself. No. No. Oh, the reason why you can't find a woman is because you don't love yourself. Loving yourself doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. You should love yourself. You should be confident. You should have high self-esteem, but that doesn't mean anything. But the woman, just because you love yourself, that doesn't mean that the woman's going to agree with you, or anybody of the opposite sex. That doesn't mean that they're going to agree with you. But if a woman just looks at you and just thinks that you're a loser and that you're some type of weirdo and that you're ugly, you just don't stand a chance, man. You just don't. And a woman looks at, and another thing I forgot to mention, if a woman looks at you and see that, you know, you just not a cool guy, and you just don't have a good personality to them, you just don't stand a chance, man. You just don't stand a chance at all. You really don't. You just don't stand a chance. And that's how I feel, man. You just don't stand a chance. I ain't got no chance. I went MGTOW so I could feel better about myself. But deep down, rejection still bothers me to a degree. And I just feel like a loser, man. When I get rejected by a woman, I just feel like a loser. A big loser. L-O-S-E-R, loser! Man, that's just how I feel. I have every right to feel the way I feel. And I'm going to disable the comments in this video because I don't want people disrespecting me, leaving derogatory comments and slandering me and stuff like that. I'm disabling the comments in this video. I'm going to close this video while I just had to vent and just let my frustration out. I'm still frustrated with rejection. I want to get better. But deep down, it still bothers me. I don't know. I can't really help myself. I do these videos, you know, to get a relief, to get a big relief. You know, and the relief helps temporarily. It helps. But I'm disabling the comments. I'm disabling everything in this video because I don't want people insulting me and slandering me. I'm not gonna have that. I have banned enough people from my channel. I don't want to ban any more people from this channel. From my channel. This is my channel. I talk about what I want to talk about. Do you understand me? You don't understand me. This is my channel. I talk about what I want to talk about. Now you understand. Anyways, Ken TV signing out. Follow me on Instagram if you want to. I'll see you guys in the next video. I want to get better, but deep down, this still bothers me. All right, because I'm not going to tolerate people making fun of me in the comment sections and stuff like that. That's why I'm disabling everything in the video. Ken TV signing out. Follow me on Instagram. I have the link to my Instagram down in the description box. You guys, I hope you guys have a good one. You know, I'll try to have a good one. I'm going to sign out. You guys have a good one. Peace out.
Bill. Ah, fuck Bill. Let's watch some more Kent. What's up, George boy? She probably is or was. Maybe. Strange crowd tonight. Oh yeah, I didn't upload the video yet to my main channel. Fuck, I really gotta figure out this fucking streaming from the video card. No, the last video Kent made was like his live stream, and me and Psych Out were hella owning the chat. We're hella fucking. We were just hella. Oh man, just having a good time. I don't think Kent was really appreciating it though. I was saying things like, I won't get rid of my hats. I'm not gonna get rid of my hats. I'm not getting rid of my damn hats. Fucking can't. Yeah, it can't remind me of you a little bit. You guys are cute. Cute guys. No homo.
What's going on, everybody out there on YouTube? How you guys doing out there? Hope you guys are having a good night. My night, it hasn't really been so good, because I've really been, feeling very down lately and everything. And I just wanted to make a video and express myself. I really wanted to make a video and just express myself
No.
and just get things off my chest.
I might have seen it.
But
Let me check
I
that
really been
out.
feeling down, suffer from depression like always. The depression is really starting to fall down on me again. Um, it's kind of hard to deal with it, but I deal with it every day. I fight every single day. I'm trying to stay strong. I'm trying to stay strong. I'm trying to stay positive and everything.
See.
And I was at the mall today. I was at the mall today. Those are guys, because all pretty much everybody knows. I like hats. I like to collect hats and everything. I love hats. They're comfortable. They're comfortable on my head. And I what is going
Fuck. Oh yeah. This one. Yeah. Shit, I don't think I've seen this one.
who come. What's going on, y'all? This is Kent. I'm coming at you guys again with another YouTube video, and in this video, oh god, Lee's hiding this car. Turn the air on. It's 100 degrees out here. But like I was saying, in this video, I want to talk about rejection. You know, just rejection and the dating scene and stuff like that. I just might as well title this video, let's talk about rejection part 7 on this channel, alright?
Georgie,
I just might as well do that, alright?
Georgie, TikTok, how do you get
I still feel
drivers
very unwanted by women. I still feel that I'm not attractive to women because I go to the gym, you know, I work out and stuff like that. I'm trying to put some muscle on me, but you know, females are still not giving me the time of their day. You know, because I don't have that type of personality, you know, that women like and that women are attracted to, man. And you know, the reason why I say that the dating scene is so unfair is because
you stream off hardware or like
you see other guys out here, you know what I mean, who are point this cool AC towards me, these vents. Like I was saying, you see all these other guys out here who are in, you know, relationships and stuff like that, you know, who is you know, not have such a
hardware,
you know, mean.
Do you stream off software or hardware?
You see what I'm saying? And you see
going
women giving those guys
now.
the time of the day, but they're not giving me the time of the day. And you know, and I go to the gym and work out, and when people want to say, "Okay, why don't you just try going to the gym, work out? Maybe that could, you know, help you out with your depression and stuff like that.
Hardware.
You know, take your mind off things and stuff like that. You know, I do go to the gym, I do work out. But I still think about women all the time because everywhere I
wasn't
go,
working earlier.
Everywhere I go, every place that I go, I always see women.
Yeah,
I always see females, beautiful females, attractive
software.
females. You see what I'm saying? And I really feel that, you know, none of them don't want to give me the time of the day. Everywhere I go, I always see women. I always see women, and I'm just so terrified of, you know, being turned down. You know, being rejected. Rejection hurts. You know what I mean? Rejection really hurts. A lot of people say, you know, just brush it off your shoulders, you know, and move on and stuff like that. It ain't just that easy, man. Rejection, you know, if you're a person and you have been rejected a lot your whole life, you know, that could really mess with you mentally. It could lead to low self-esteem. It could lead to people going mentally crazy and all that stuff. You have just being turned down, just feeling unwanted and feeling unaccepted, you know, by the opposite sex. You see what I'm saying? And people want to say that somebody had told me and said, "Oh, Kent, you know, female said, oh, Kent, us women are very complicated. You know, it's not your time right now. It's not your time right now." What you mean it's not my time right now? It's always my time.
Should I run it on default, high quality?
Their time is up. My time is now.
Low latency, high performance. Oh, fuck, I'm missing the good part.
Don't tell me it's not my time right now. It's always my time.
I'm doing good, Georgie.
When somebody said that to me, that it really pissed me off. It really pissed me the heck off. It is my time. Like what John Cena says, your time is up and my time is now. My time is now! It's long overdue. Goodness, man. I don't want to yell in this video. I did not want to yell in this video. I did not. But you know, I just had to, you know, just let that out, man.
I'm doing good, Georgie.
It is my time.
My time is now. You know, just gotta.
You're not ready for a girlfriend yet. Well, how do you know? You don't know me.
Gotta do a couple things.
You don't know what I do outside
couple
you
things
too.
on a laundry list and all.
You're not ready. You don't know
closer.
me. Who are you? Who in the blue hell are you?
keep working on that laundry list. Gotta lose some weight.
Goodness.
Gotta get that better job. Gotta.
All I do is get rejected, get turned down, get told no.
Gotta do some
It's
stuff.
very difficult for me to take no as an answer.
Gotta keep
My whole
working
life,
towards the dream, man.
growing up,
Just gotta keep ahead in
I
the
had to deal with
game.
rejection, being picked last, to do everything, a last-class citizen. I always finish last. I know I'm going to finish last. If there is some type of hope out there for me, if a female out there will, you know, go out on a date
It's
with me or
going
something
alright.
like that,
I'm eating
or,
a little bit
you know,
less, but probably
be
not
my
the best.
be my girlfriend, then
I think I need to like start my new job or move
it's just,
first,
if there's some hope out there for me,
and
man,
that'll like kickstart my
I really feel there isn't. Because I really feel that
doing stuff
the average
and
woman
working
out there today won't even want to talk to me because
I've
I'm
been
just
slow
not
going on like
that
bike
kind of
rides
guy
and
that
shit lately.
they like. I don't have that
I
type
hit the
of
pull-up bar
personality that they like.
yesterday. So that
You know,
was
it's very
good.
frustrating.
Some pull-ups, some whoos.
It's very
Pull-up
frustrating
whoos.
when you try so hard
But
to talk to women, to talk to females and stuff like that, and they
honestly,
just give you the cold
just
shoulder,
stuck in the
they
rut,
throw you under
you
the
know?
bus. It be other people out there that try to ruin your
Stuck in the
reputation,
rut, though.
reputation,
But
including
I'm working
myself.
on it. Got some
That's
good
all
plans
people have
going.
did. That's all people have did. Was try to
Get those
you know,
chili
ruin
dips
my
in.
reputation.
Yep.
You know, they knew
My
that I
dips and
liked
chili.
this specific type of female, and they go and tell her don't date, can't, just being very two-faced and clowning me behind my back. That's all people have did. People don't want to see me get to no
thanks for
relationship.
caring,
People
man.
don't want to see me succeed.
We're all out
People
here
don't
in
want to
this,
see me have no
this
girlfriend.
boat together, you know.
They don't.
You,
And to the
you
people
can't
who
eat and
want me
succeed, you know.
to fail,
The boys.
and to the people who don't want to see me succeed,
It's a lot of. It's
all I can say
like
this.
Bill said. A lot of people
I
gonna be
really don't
living
like to wish death on
TFL. A
people.
lot of men.
But people really piss me off to go into towards that limit, to wish death on people, man. And I'm not that kind of
Thousands
person
of
just to
men.
wish death on people. But all I can say is,
Millions.
just go drink some
I know, right? I was about to watch Heat
something.
after this shit
Or,
too.
you know, jump off a bridge or something. Do that. You know what I mean? Drink some gasoline or something.
No, what's his
Do
name
that
had a good video,
to all the
man.
people who want me.
It's like, it's the kind of where Heat is ideology is going towards lately. I noticed, and Oreo Man too. So it was this video right here.
What's up, YouTube? Back at you guys with another video presentation, of course. And
You just gotta be fake normie chads, basically.
what I want to talk about in this video here is
You want to.
is what I want to talk about.
If you want to get a girl, you gotta be fake.
I want to talk about
You gotta be
You
fake
gotta
to be
be-
real with yourself.
what they desire.
Alright, Georgius. Listen up. It's a good one.
I've been getting closer to the Lord
We can watch Heat after this, too. Watch Heat
because
after
you
this.
need God in your life. Without God, you have nothing. And that's real. But
Need God, man. Need that God,
what I've learned is that
man.
you gotta be what women desire.
Over
It's not about confidence when it comes to getting females. It's not about being true to who you are. It's all about being the bad boy that women desire. It's all about being what women want. See,
It's like my video.
you have to fit
You just gotta be a
women's
dumb
criteria
Chad. When I woke up, I
of
was
what
like,
they
oh,
desire in a
just
man.
gotta be a dumb Chad.
You can be
Figured it all
yourself,
out.
but you gotta be what
This is his version of that epiphany.
women want. See, if you're not that nigga that women want, then you know you just gonna be SOL. So what I've learned is that you gotta be what women want, and women want a rough, aggressive, macho. They want a bad boy. And what I'm doing at this point in my life is I'm pretending to be a bad boy. And I think that's what a lot of us nice guys should do. We should pretend to be bad boys. And one thing I'm gonna say, just because you pretend to be something that you're not, it doesn't mean that you a fake ass nigga. It doesn't mean that you're not real. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means that you're playing a role to get what it is you truly desire. And one thing I've learned in life, you can't always be sincere and get what you want. You have people who manipulate to get what they want. You have people who fuck people over to get what they want. Not saying this is right, but you can't always be a sincere person and get what you want in life. So I realize that when it comes to women, it's not about being yourself. It's all about being what they want you to be. It's all about being that guy that women want. That's what it's all about. It's all about being that dude that women desire. And I feel what us nice guys should do, we should pretend to be bad boys, even though we're not bad boys.
JK.
We should pretend to be, you know, the alpha male, you know, the bad boy, the rough, aggressive kind of man. We should pretend to be that kind of man, even though we're not, just so we can at least get some pussy. Because I know women like bad boys, and I feel that, you know, we might as well pretend to be a bad boy, because I mean, I always heard an old saying, if you can't beat them, why not join them? You know, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie 30 Days of Night. At the end of the movie, when, you know, the vampires had destroyed the town, Eben, if you guys are familiar with this movie, if you're not familiar with this movie, go watch it. Eben took a contaminated syringe with contaminated vampire blood in it, and he shot it into his veins, and he became one of the vampires. What I'm trying to say is that he couldn't beat the vampires the way he was, so he had to become a vampire in order to defeat the other vampires. So what I've learned is that if you can't beat them, why not join them? If women like bad boys and assholes, why not pretend to be that kind of man? That's pretty much the page that I'm on now. Since women like bad boys and they hate us nice guys so much, you know, they don't want to give us nice guys dates. They don't want to give us nice guys no pussy.
No pussy.
Why don't we pretend to be bad boys? That's pretty much, you know, the page that I'm on. And, you know, I know people say you should always be yourself, and I totally agree. But one thing I've learned throughout my life, and I'm a firm believer of this, you can't always be true to who you are in life. Sometimes you're going to have to conform. And that's truly what I believe. And, you know, that's pretty much the page that I'm on now. But, you know, I had a young lady ask me out for a date that I worked with not long ago. But I had to work on this day. I should have found someone to work in my place so I could have went to the movies with this girl, because it was a first for me. I had a young lady ask me out for a date. So, you know, that made me feel good. But I feel that We nice guys should just play the role of a bad boy. Just because you pretend to be a bad boy, it doesn't mean you're straying from who you are. It just means that you're playing a role to get what you want. It's just like acting in a movie. You know, you're playing a role. That's not who you really are. And I feel that's pretty much, you know, the best thing for us to do at this point in our lives as fellow nice guys. We should just pretend to be bad boys. Pretend to be that nigga, that guy that women want. Since women want bad boys, pretend to be a bad boy. You know, that's why, you know, I wear a do-rag from time to time. You know, just to give myself that bad boy image. And I feel this is the best advice for all nice guys. Since women like bad boys, we should just pretend to be one. Even though we're not. You know? Because, I mean, at the end of the day, we're still men. We still want companionship. We still want pussy. So why not just play the role to get what you want? But you guys let me know what you think about this video, because I feel that what I'm saying makes complete sense. Just pretend to be that guy. And I finally realized you don't necessarily have to be a bad boy. You could just pretend to be one. I wish I would have thought of that a long time ago. I had a homeboy who pretended to be a thug to get women. He told me, just pretend to be that nigga. You don't necessarily have to be that nigga. Just make them hoes think you that nigga. Makes a lot of sense. But you guys leave your comments on this video. I'm out. Peace.
Well, there you go. Alright, let's watch Heed now.
Sex. I'll never get to experience none of that, man, because I'm a loser and I get labeled as a loser, man. It just isn't fair, man. I couldn't say anything because if I did say something, I knew that those women were going to reject me and embarrass me.
Look at the little cat loser. Little corner. Get back in your corner. Get back over there. Get back. Back in your corner. Ain't never gonna get no pussy.
I'm just a loser.
I know. I know.
You know, I just feel like a
Ain't
loser
no
every time I
pussy.
get rejected.
I
You know, I
ain't
just
never
feel so bad about myself. I'm
no
just a
pussy.
loser.
That's right. That's right, boy. You never gonna get no pussy. JK, can't. JK, bruh.
I'm just a loser, man. I hide my emotions if I do get rejected. I hide my, and I say, hey.
What you doing over there again, Kent? You over there in your corner doing your own thing? Yeah, me too.
Why do I have to get rejected so much by people? Why? Why? That's the number one word. That's the number one question. And that is why. Why me? Why me? Why do I have to be labeled as a loser? Why do I have to be labeled as a reject? Why? And people think it's funny to make fun of me? To embarrass me? To make me feel bad?
That was good times. Good times. Yeah, I didn't watch this one yet. Just learn about heat and succeed. Yo, should I put the picture up? Should I put the funny picture up?
What up?
Or he might rush me and try and whoop my ass.
It's right here.
Funny picture up though.
Posted.
But it's hella
funny.
funny.
There's a lot of bullshit in this city where I live, man. I gotta get out of here.
What do you think, Georgie?
It's a lot of bullshit out here. Motherfuckers looking at me crazy. There's a lot of hostility in the air. A lot of hostility, you guys. Now, I've been receiving emails, private messages, and comments talking about how people want to hear a biography of me. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. You guys want to hear a biography? I got a lot of comments, a lot of PMs, and it's been for a while now. It's been months, but you know, people want to hear an origin story. So what's going on, you guys? Well, yeah, like I said, man, you know, just making of this video. Hold on, we got a SUV passing through. But yeah, man, just the actual making of this video, man, it's like, fuck, pisses me the hell off because you got so many motherfuckers out here. You got so many, just hostility is in the air over here, Southern California, man. Living where I live, man, it's a lot of hostility, man, a lot of hate. Now the sun's coming out, but yeah, I've been sweating my ass off. It's hot as fuck out here, but you know, so yeah, my biography, you guys, autobiography, auto.
That picture.
Autobiography. So, yeah.
Oh shit!
This is gonna be real quick. Just a person pulling through in their drive-thru.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's kind of embarrassing doing this in front of where there's people, but I don't give a fuck. Fuck everybody. So, all right, here we go. So, like I said before, I want to give a little intro before I start this. So, I just want to send a big thank you to you guys. You guys were really positive. I don't have my cameraman right now, so it looks weird, but I hope this angle's pretty good. But I want to thank you guys for the support. I received a lot of support. I showed you guys the dark side. I showed you guys the darkness. I showed you guys the depressing nature and reality of what I'm going through. And I decided to do that for you guys because my mentality was, well, you know, my subscribers, I had amassed a following and certain things like that. So I'm like, well, why don't I give back to the people who gave me a lot of support? And it's really been therapeutic. So I just want to send a big thank you to you guys. I'm very appreciative of that. And yeah, that's all I can say, you know. I'm going to have to edit this video, obviously, but
you just don't want
thank you guys. That's awesome of you guys. Yeah, because I just received a real surge of support. I don't know how else to say it, like an onpouring of support. Like, thank you guys, every single one of you.
School that's not,
you know,
like, yo, I ain't taking
the fact
part
that you're even interested in me, that's pretty cool. What can I say? All right, here we go. So, I was born on February 7th, 1991 in Linwood, California at St. Francis Medical Center. That's where I was born. And a lot of people don't know, fun fact, I was actually a blue baby. My mom needed a emergency C-section operation because the actual umbilical cord was tied around my neck, strangling me, and it was an emergency C-section operation. And so I had to be put in.
I can't be this fucked up, dude. I didn't know he was gonna talk about that. That's too fucked up. Ead's my homie. I can't do him like that. I can't do him like that, yo. Let's watch my favorite video of his. I saw you looking at those booties.
up? You get fed up with it. And if you're watching this video and you feel me, you feel what I'm saying, congratulations. Because you are being real with yourself, bro. Because the thug that women like to be with, you know.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. He's the same.
Yo, what up? He didn't succeed internally. You internally are not enough. Internally, you are not. You are not enough. I am not enough. A lot of people are not enough. And if you're listening to me and you understand what I'm saying, be real with yourself and ask yourself, am I enough? And if you have any doubt, then you know. Peace out. Yo, what up? This is He Didn't Succeed. This is your boy He Didn't Succeed coming at you live with another video. You feel me? With another video. You know what I'm saying? Damn. I'm feeling tight. Gotta loosen up. But coming at you with another video once again. How you doing? I hope everybody is doing okay. I hope everybody is alright. I hope everybody is in a secure place. I hope everybody is in their sanctuary.
That picture makes me laugh, dude.
What is this video about? This video is about being honest with yourself. Being
so funny, bro.
true to yourself.
You better get rushed. You think being fat is funny?
Real.
Huh?
And
What'd
not
you say?
lying to yourself. A lot of times what a lot of people do is they lie to themselves.
Don't team up with
to make
Neet
themselves
and kill
feel
me,
better.
bro.
But sometimes in life,
Sorry.
you get to a certain point where
I'm sorry.
you just want to be honest with yourself. You want to be authentic about your circumstances and about your situation. So, got a helicopter flying through right now.
I'm more alpha because I'm just a little bit bigger.
Alright.
Me
So
being the
being
alpha.
honest with yourself and being honest about your situation. So, what is your situation? I cannot speak for anybody else. I can only speak for myself. But when it comes to my situation, and I know a lot of guys will relate, but I can't speak for them because I don't know their situation. Like I said, when you're dealing with people, you never know what a person's situation is. You never know what they are going through. You never know what a person's situation is. You don't know. You never know what a person's situation is, right? You never truly know. Because people, including myself, including a lot of people, we all put on a facade that we use to interact with everybody. We put on a facade, we put on an act, we put on a front. And there's a reason why we put on this front. You know, it's to protect ourselves. It's basically a shield. And when you start getting cracks in that shield, when shit starts to break, when the truth starts to get revealed and you didn't want the truth to get revealed, when it comes to women, when it comes to people, that is when you realize that, fuck, it's over. And it's not a matter of having pity. when you're honest with yourself, not as a man, not as just as a person, as a human being, when you are honest with yourself, when you are being genuine with yourself, you start to understand that it really is over for me. It's fucking over. It's done, right? You know what I'm saying? You know how, the final chapter has been written, the book has been closed, sealed, and sent out. It's done. There's nothing you can do to revise it, to save it. It's over. It's like a guy who fucked up, committed a crime, and now he's getting sentenced. And when the judge unleashes the gavel, you know what I'm saying? When that motherfucking judge hits that gavel, that's the finality of the situation. And as a man, you know when it's final. I know it's final. And a lot of guys in my situation, they know the finality of their situation, but not every guy knows the finality. Some guys don't know the finality of their situation, and now they're basically put in a situation to where they're going to set themselves up for failure, rejection, getting hurt, and just getting more hurt. You know what I'm saying? But when you minimize the amount that you get hurt when you recognize that you're fucked up beyond repair. FUBAR. You're so broken. Have you ever seen something? It could be anything. It can be a car. It can be your cell phone. It can be just anything, any object that can get so fucked up, so broken, so damaged that it is damaged beyond repair. So what I'm saying is, a man can be thoroughly broken by the world. A man can be thoroughly broken by the world. And they say, well, you should be confident. You should be strong as a man. A lot of people say this. A lot of people who give advice on life say this. You need to be strong. You need to be confident. Well, how the fuck are you supposed to be confident?
You guys
when
doing
all the evidence and all your experiences lead to the logical outcome of you being unconfident? Say a certain thing, and then you can have me say a certain thing, which is the same thing to various women, and I guarantee you, Miss LaCaro is going to get the favorable response because it comes down to it boils down to looks. Looks is the meat and potatoes of attraction. They talk about confidence, they talk about money, they talk about all other. That's all like the side dressing. You know what I'm saying? So what would you say? Continue to elaborate on what you were saying.
That. Exactly. It's perfectly what you're saying. I mean, you can have all the game you want, but these fools are trying less. We trying harder.
It's Corbin Dallas.
Looking guys are just
It's always in the stream too.
Speaking generally, we got a different game to play. I would say, we playing a different game. When you have these guys that come in the comment section and be like, oh, you gotta try harder. You gotta work on yourself. Just lose some weight, or just, you just not trying hard enough. What I tell them and what I've said to them in the comment section is just, you're not playing the same game we're playing.
Yeah.
If you over here complaining, looking down on us,
it's like when you play. It's like when you put a game, you put the difficulty on easy.
Yes.
That's Lucario.
Right. And
you got to realize, I know a cat. This dude is this guy is, he's 6'3", he's 6'4", all right. And women find him good looking. Women find him attractive. And this guy, he told me that when he's dealing with a woman, it's like having a cheat code when it comes to getting with her, because the attraction is already so strong that, you know what I'm saying, she's gonna be liking him no matter what. He could literally do no wrong. And when women find a guy attractive, they're gonna give him so many chances. You gotta realize, they'll give, you got guys straight out the penitentiary who disrespect women, who beat on who have a record of, you got guys with cases, with domestic violence cases.
Yes.
And they got a lot of, like I said before, they're beating on women, yet these women keep giving them chances because it boils down to looks.
And you know what? I just want to make one point when it comes to that. I want to say when women even speak on themselves, like when you ask women, like if you've ever heard this before, I'm sure many of your viewers have heard this kind of question, like, what do you seek in a man? Like, when you ask women, like, well, what are you looking for? They always give that same, like, generic answer.
They want a tall motherfucker.
Yeah, but what they will say, is they'll be like, I want a nice guy, a funny guy. You know what I mean? Like when they don't talk about attraction, they don't speak on it.
See, here's another thing. Women are full of shit and they lie about what they're attracted to.
Exactly.
Women aren't stupid. Women know what they like, but they won't outright say it because they don't want to be looked. They don't want to be looked. They don't want to be viewed as hoes, and they don't want to be viewed for being shallow. But when you view a woman's behavior, you can see, well, her words are saying this, but her actions are saying a totally different thing. I'll give you an example. So you got women who are very stuck up, and they give everybody attitude and static, and they're very combative, yet when they get around a certain type of dude,
they switch up.
Motherfuckers like 6'1" and over, just a tall motherfucker, and they look a certain way. This woman is very cooperative. She's very girly. She's getting nervous around the dude. And let's be real, the guys don't really got a game like that, right? You said one guy got he's acting goofy.
Exactly.
So, Mr. Lucaro, let me just set the record straight. I respect Mr. Lucaro as a man, and he's a cool dude. Like, Lucario, he's the type of human being where he's cool. But when it comes to this game stuff, like I said before, I took a chance. I was a bad boy member, and I respect, his hustle, but where's his testimonials? You know what I'm saying? Where are all these guys like me who are becoming a bad boy member, and then we're getting a lot of ass? I've been a bad boy member for months. I've watched his videos. I took notes. I applied the game, and it's not a matter of me having high standards, but it just doesn't work. So the case is, the reality is, when a guy is good with women, it's something that is God given. You know what I mean? When a guy is good with women, it is something that is God given. And a lot of people want to conceptualize it and try to categorize it as game.
Right.
And then they try to teach it like it's something that can be passed on. But the fact is, game is not something like that. It's something that the woman has to be looking at you. She has to be looking at your face, looking at your body, and just your overall presence as you were born, as you entered this earth. And she has to be attracted by it. You feel what I'm saying? And game is a made up concept. It's a artificial concept. You know what I mean? And but like I said before, I respect Lucario as a man. I actually like most of his content. And, because I could tell Lucario comes from the heart, and he's not an evil dude. Like, I could tell he has a pure heart. So go ahead, speak on what you meant.
All right, so what I was about to mention in the last video. All right, so what I would say about your method and your approach by it is what I really like is the realistic approach, first of all. And then also what you had said to me in a private conversation was how Mr. Lucario, nothing negative on them, but Mr. Lucario, pickup artists and shit, they got an ulterior motive, and there's some realistic shit that they would never get into, that they would never mention.
To sell certain things, right?
Right.
But that's cool. Like, as a man, Mr. Lucario has to eat. He has a wife. Right. He has a family that he has to, support.
You are watching The Victor Line Show on Victor Lines TV.
I became a YouTuber and the benefits of becoming a YouTuber. So back in 2011, I had an account called Victor Skills. I used to comment on people's videos and stuff back then, but I would say I didn't start my channel and my videos. I would not have these opportunities at all. They'd be non-existent. Another thing is how I'm a respected person in the Evolved Nation community that's run by Heba and Ruba Ali. And when they were being attacked and I would say cyberbullied back in, and I think
what a great guy. Shit. Who's still over here? Who's here?
Good afternoon, lovely spirits.
Guys,
Mr.
wanna
Wise
see
Servant here, Mr. Solace.
my gangsta spirit
I come in
teacher?
the sign of the rising sun. Peace and wisdom. Now, you guys know I want to get straight into it. So hopefully everyone's in peaceful, humble spirits. I know I am. I'm trying to settle myself down, you know. We can become, you know, anxious throughout the day. For nothing, for no particular reason, just, you know, we all get that anxious feeling, our anxiety, our need, our feeling that you want to do something more than the moment, and, you know, those kind of things. So as I said, you know, hopefully you guys have brought yourselves down before you tuned in. I'm working on bringing myself down as I do this video, you know. It's pretty early in the day still, maybe 3 or 4. So, you know, I'm usually, you know, still up. I like doing my videos in the evening, you know, when my spirit sort of sets, but that's okay. Either way, you know, wisdom is grand, wisdom is the purpose. Now, today I want to do this video called DMT Experience. And what I want to do in this video is play someone's experience using DMT. Now, DMT is a drug. And in today's times, I believe they strain it from plants or synthesize it. I'm not sure the correct word.
Looks like I bored everyone to death. I never made that update either. Fail stream. Oh well, at least I got to talk to Georgie boy. Should just go on freaking Discord. Well, see y'all later.